Hi guys, it's Tasha. I'm just getting back in from Walmart. I stopped and picked up a few things for my meal prep. I tried to just pick up what I really needed because I got some other things that I want to use. Like I have some leftover kale in the freezer that I want to use. I have a can of spinach here. I wonder if they can see. I can see it. Maybe I just, because I'm in the light. I have a can of spinach here. I have a can of collards here. I have some sliced green beans right here. I have some chicken broth that I always use. I want to try this. I picked this up at Dollar Tree. This is the Mojo marinade. I want to try this with some chicken breast. And I did get this chicken breast. These are not boneless and skinless, but these are the split chicken breast with ribs. It was on clearance for $7.05. What else I got here? I got ground, this is ground beef. This is organic grass-fed. So I got 2 pounds. And they were both $3.66 a pound. So I have those. And I'm not a big beef eater, but it was on sale, so I got it. And I picked up 2 grapefruit because I just really love grapefruit. No rhyme or reason, nothing in particular. I'll probably be juicing those and putting them in my smoothies. I picked up asparagus. This will be my first time ever in life cooking asparagus. I've had it and I've enjoyed it, but this will be my first time actually preparing it. So I got 1 bunch of asparagus. I got my mint for my smoothies. I got a bag of lemons. I try to always keep lemons. And I got 3 cucumbers, again, for my morning smoothies. So I'm going to see what I can come up with. I'm going to check around YouTube and just online. I'm going to Google some recipes for this. I have no clue what I'm going to do. But I know I want to use the asparagus and the chicken. I want to do 2 different types of chicken as opposed to just 1 chicken. 1 like flavor, so I want to do 2 with the marinade and maybe 2 with curry or something like that, so I can add some turmeric because I'm trying to increase the turmeric in my diet as well. And I do have some quinoa, some sprouted quinoa that I bought last week that I want to use as well. So I'm going to see what I can come up with. I see some black beans up here as well. So anyway, so if you guys are interested, just stay tuned and let me see what I can come up with, okay? Okay, guys. I went on YouTube and found some recipes. I'm going to use 2 of these breasts with this marinade. I got this marinade from Dollar Tree a couple days ago, I think. So I'm going to marinate 2 breasts overnight, and those are going to be for the Mojo chicken. I'm going to take the other 2 and make some curry chicken with that. And I got my curry chicken. I got my curry powder right here. Let me move this out the way. So I got my curry powder right here for my curry chicken. I got to pick up a couple of other things, ingredients, so that I can make that work. I'm going to make a meat pie with my ground grass-fed beef. I'm going to actually put in some spinach. I saw a recipe and the guy used spinach and mushrooms, but he had fresh spinach. But I'm going to use this because this is what I have. I'm going to go and pick up some mushrooms this evening or either tomorrow on my way home. I'll pick up some mushrooms. So I'll finish that. So that'll be the meat pie and the curry chicken. I'm getting the Mojo chicken. I'm going to put it on tonight. I'm going to put it in the marinade so it can marinate overnight. And I am going to get my asparagus ready. I'm going to go ahead on and cut them, get them washed. And I pulled out some more seasonings. I got my Himalayan sea salt here, or my Himalayan crystal salt. I pulled out my roasted garlic slices. I have my garlic dipping oil, olive oil. I'm going to use that. I got some black pepper here. I got onion, chopped onion, dried onion. I have that. Got more black pepper. I have some bell pepper and onion frozen in the freezer, ready to go. I pulled out my one turnip that I have, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to mash this turnip to go over the meat pie, almost like a shepherd's pie. So I'm just going to call it a meat pie, and I'm going to do it. Oh, and I had this also, and this is sprouted quinoa, and it says a trio, so I'm assuming there's 3 different types of quinoa. And my understanding is quinoa is not a grain, it is a seed. So I'm going to do that, and I'm trying to get these grains out of my diet, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to use what I have, because I'm not going to let it go to waste, because I have this germinated brown rice, and we all know rice is a grain, and I'll have just the regular brown rice. So all this stuff is going to get used up before I stop cold turkey. You know, I won't be eating a lot of it, but I'm not throwing anything away. It will get used. So I'm going to start prepping this stuff and get to it. Alright, first things first, I got my mat here. And I just washed this chicken, and this still has the skin and the bones. So I'm going to see if I can't cut it at least in half, because this is a huge piece of meat, and I'm not going to be able to eat that one piece. So let me see if I can cut it. Okay, there we go. And I know I may not be doing it right, so don't panic. Let me do it this way. There we go. Now just break this apart. Okay, there's one. I got one more. Okay, so we have 2 chicken breasts. Rinse my hands. Rinse these again. And the mat. Like I said, why you rinse my mat again? Just because it's nothing serious. Okay, I got these 4 pieces, 4 breast pieces, and since I don't have, what are those things, those Ziploc bags? Let me see if I got, let me find something to marinate these in. Okay, I did find a Ziploc bag. I'll put these in here. And I'm going to pour the mojito sauce on it. Let's see if I can get to this with my hands being wet. Hopefully I'll be able to open it. Ah, no problem. Awesome. And I don't know, it doesn't give you any instructions or ingredients, so I just put the whole thing on. I bet you could probably use this for an entire chicken, but it's okay. I'm going to use it for this one. These 4 breast pieces. And I'm going to close this up like so. Try to keep out as much air. Oh, it smells good. From a distance, anyway, it smells like that. Oh Jesus, that zesty. That's what it smells like to me. That zesty Italian salad dressing. Oh, you could probably do the same thing with that too, huh? But it smells good. So our chicken is ready to go in the refrigerator. Okay, now next are these things. And somebody said you just cut those off, and somebody did this number. So I guess this part is the tough part, and you don't need that. So, and they actually cut right about there. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut right about here. And they said throw this away. It's no good. So guess what? It's going in the trash. And I'm going to rinse these and get this party started. All right, got my asparagus here, all cut and trimmed, and I'm going to start off with 2 tablespoons of butter. This is unsalted butter. It was frozen, so I'm just dropping it in like this. And let me see. I'm going to use this thing. I need some tongs, and this just recently been washed. I need some tongs, but I don't have any. At least at my disposal anyway. So I'm gonna get this started and be right back. I'm gonna put some of these roasted garlic slices in, because I don't have any fresh garlic. And today I went to Walmart, and believe it or not, they did not have any fresh garlic. And trust me, I was truly amazed that they didn't have any. So anyway, I'm using what I got. I'll put these in here. And hope this is not crowding the pan. And I got this on a medium heat. My stove goes from low to 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 8, and then high. So right now I have it on 5. I may turn it down because I don't even want the butter to scorch or whatever. Let me turn it down just a little bit. I'm going to put it on 4. And I'm going to put a little salt in. There we go. And a little black pepper. And when this is ready to come off the heat, I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, it's only been a couple of minutes, and I actually put in a 1/4 cup of water, which I didn't need to, because I tasted it, and I actually liked the crunch that it had with it just being sauteed. So I cut this off, and I'm going to take this off the heat because it doesn't have to cook anymore. And I'm going to get started on the rest of the meal. Okay, I got my turnips cut up and in this pot with some water, getting ready to boil. And I'm just going to add a little Himalayan sea salt to the pot. Hope that's enough. I don't want it too salty. And I'm going to let this cook until the turnip is tender. Okay, guys, since I'm prepping, I decided to prep my basic smoothie recipes for in the morning. I got a half a cucumber in each pile right here, a half a lemon, about 1 inch of freshly chopped ginger, and about 4 mint leaves. And this is what I use as my base for my smoothies in the morning. So let me get these in these jars. Let me pull this around here. Let's scoop this on in here. Get all that in there. I actually make sure that I get any seeds. I put those in. I don't even know why. I just put them in. So that's one. I'm going to use this cup right here for number 2. And this one is going to be cup number 3. And I actually zest the lemons as well. So I got the zest of the lemon in there. In the morning, I will add about a tablespoon of honey. If there's enough room once I'm done, I'll be adding some yogurt. But one thing I did get, and that I'm happy that I was able to find, move this out the way, is some frozen fruit. I got it at the Dollar Tree, so give me a second. And I was surprised to see them there. I got several. Let's see. I'm just going to pull out the first ones I see, because I do have blueberries and strawberries and a berry mix. So I got sliced peaches. Like I said, I got these at Dollar Tree for $1. And according to the package, the only thing that's in here are peaches. I'm not sure you're gonna be able to see that, but I just want to see that on the packaging there wasn't anything extra. Here's one that I was surprised to see has frozen bananas in it. They have a smoothie recipe, and I read the recipe and it calls for sugar. I'm like, no, just get some honey. This one has papaya, bananas, pineapple, and mango in it. Oops, here we go, right there. That's the same one. And like I said, I got mango ones, and I got blueberries, I got strawberries, and a berry mix. So I can choose, like in the morning, which fruit I feel like having that day. And I got a small container of yogurt. So depending on how I'm feeling, I may put a little bit of yogurt in just to give me a little bit extra oomph. I understand yogurt adds a little bit more protein or either probiotics. So that's good, my understanding anyway. So this is my breakfast smoothie meal prep for the week. Oh, and by the way, here's number 4. I'm going to actually put this in the refrigerator in the blender container because I don't have another one. Alright, and we'll be continuing this later. Alright guys, this is the next day. And here's the chicken in the Mojo marinade. And the other chicken is just doesn't have anything on it. I just put it in the refrigerator. I'm still thinking that I want to do a curry with that. But for right now, we're going to worry about the Mojo. So I'm just going to put this chicken on this pan right here. Because y'all know, again, I don't have dishes because I haven't really cooked in some years. Cook for real. So I'm gonna put this in here, and this will be my first time even using a marinade to even do this with. I know y'all say, what? The first time to using a marinade? Yep, my first time. And I'm assuming this is how you do it. And just put that on there, like so, and you bake it. I'm going to heat the oven up to, I think, 350. I think that's about generic time. I'm going to do it to 350. I'm going to put these in the oven, and then I'm going to check on them a little later. And when it's done, I'll come back. This chicken here is 2 chicken breasts that I cut into halves. I'm just going to go ahead on and boil this, at least start it anyway, because I didn't get what I needed to make the curry chicken. But I figure if I go ahead on and at least cook it tonight, I don't want it to go bad. And I can freeze it and then finish it off later. Besides, the other one has 4 pieces of chicken. I really wasn't trying to have mojito chicken 4 days in a row, but you know, I'm not mad, at least I'm eating. And I'll come back when, well, you know what, ain't no coming back. Let me just go ahead on and get this in here. Because this is washed and clean from yesterday. I just put it in this pot. And I'm going to go to the freezer and pick out some, I didn't pick out nothing. I'm going to go to the freezer. I didn't cut that one all the way through. I'm going to go to the freezer and get some bell peppers and onions that I have cut up in there already. Wash your hands real quick. This is the chicken right here. Here's my bell peppers and onions. I don't want to, even though I wash my hands, I don't want to touch it. And this is a mix of red, green, yellow, and I think orange bell peppers. So that ought to get it. And I'm going to just put some water in here. And add a little salt and a little pepper. Nothing fancy. And get it going. Let me see. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's that one. And once this cooks down a little bit, I'm gonna put a top on it and turn it down and let it cook almost till it's like what is it, like pulled pork, but pulled chicken. So let me see. I got my old trusty Himalayan sea salt right here. I'll put some of that in. And some regular black pepper. And I don't have any fresh garlic, but I do have my roasted garlic slices. Just gonna dump some of those in. Not that much. What the heck? I'm gonna be daring today. And just gonna let that cook down slowly. Alright guys, I had to switch cameras really fast because the other one, the memory card was full. And this is the Mojo chicken, and it's not dry at all. I'm pleasantly surprised. This right here is the boiled chicken, like for the pulled chicken kind of stuff. And I put curry powder in here and a lot of it. So this is not curry chicken, this is just chicken with curry powder in it. And I'm about to make some, this right here, sprouted quinoa. This is 1.5 cups of water with a little bit of Himalayan salt. And I'm going to get the quinoa in here, put a cup in. It's supposed to cook in like 12 minutes. And when I start to plate this all up, I'll be back. Okay guys, here's the completed 4 meals. Well, almost complete anyway. This is the quinoa, which I just discovered I don't really like quinoa by itself. I had to have a little gravy. So that's why I switched from the Mojo chicken to the chicken that I used, that I put the curry in. I just boiled it with some vegetables and put the curry powder in it. And I got that much left over from just 2 chicken breasts. And that's meal number 2. That's meal number 3. Here's meal number 4. It's missing a little something. So I may try to figure out what I'm going to put in there. This is the asparagus that I fixed on yesterday. This kale right here I had left over from the week before that I had froze. And so I just made it part of this meal. And let me show you the Mojo chicken. Here are the plates with the Mojo chicken, and I just have one with a little kale in it. And I put some of the juices over the chicken. So I have these 4 to do, and I'm just going to go ahead on and freeze these for right now because I don't know what else I'm going to put in there. Okay guys, I'm back. I have a slight change of plans. I had some spinach and mashed turnips in the refrigerator, so I decided to pair them with the Mojo chicken. So that gives me an additional 4 meals. How about that? Use what you got. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my video. If you haven't, I greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. Also, if you like this channel, please give it a thumbs up. Also, all of your positive comments are appreciated. Come back anytime, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.